I came from a very dark place. I struggled with addiction. So many times did I never take care of myself because I didn't know how. I wasn't taught growing up how to actually take care of myself as a mom or as a person. I was 21 years old and was very deep into addiction. And I prayed to God for a baby. I got one, and I decided, I'm going to be sober. I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do as a parent because I had already had a child who had passed away. And so I was going to do whatever I could to give this baby the life she deserved. I saw a flyer somewhere, and then my friend was like, yeah, I've heard of that. And it was, we were walking downtown Sheridan. I didn't have a car. I was pushing Jenna in a stroller with this rackety old blanket and just trying to find something to do with her to hide what was happening. And she was only 8 months old, not even 8 months old. And we walked by the high school, and there was the Opportunity House where I graduated from as a early teen, and they had the school there. And so I was like, okay, that's a sign. Like, somebody told me about it, I saw a flyer for it, and we're walking up on it. And coming from the life that I'd come from, I was very nervous about it, very uncomfortable, very unsure, kind of like, that's gonna put eyes on us type thing. I wasn't the only one who had lost a child and had another child, because that was the biggest thing that held me back in my parenting. And this program consistently being there when I didn't have a family to be there definitely gave me hope, and it gave me something to work towards, because I didn't have goals before that. There was no reason to have goals, because growing up, it was always you have a target on your back. You're Native American, but that's not a real thing. You're a foster kid, so you're just a savage like the rest of them. It was always something. And being able to see that I could make a difference in my kids' lives, regardless of what I'd been through, is the most amazing thing ever, because I don't have to be my parent. I now can be the parent I want to be. I get to learn about my culture. I get to learn about myself, how I can help my children. I'm not afraid to admit I don't know things. And I'm not afraid to ask for help. And I'm not afraid to look at myself and see that I'm doing a good job. That's really something I had a really hard time with saying before, because I didn't have very good role models. So that was all I knew, is I didn't want to be like them. I didn't want to be that parent. It was a very extreme opposite. Being able to get the mental health I needed, as well as the regular medical help that I needed, which, being in the program, I was able to do that because I was constantly told things that I was never told. You matter. You are a part of this family. I would have never had any of those things if it weren't for my support system through this program. Because when I was my ex-husband, when I left my ex-husband, when addiction was in and out, when I was staying sober through all of that, and I just wanted better for my daughter, because it started with Jenna, a family place was there. Parenting sober with a support system is the biggest high you could ever get. It's so awesome to get to see my kids not feel the way I did.